I don't know what I did.
It's your boys.
Let's do it live.
Yo, at what point
We're live.
does it stop being your boys and become your men? Is there an age group for being a boy? Like, yo, it's my boy. Like,
Pause.
I just want to know. Like, are we still like our boys? Are we?
Yeah, you know, I think
It's the same
just-
thing for the rappers with little on in front of their name. I would imagine. Like,
But all of them dropped it. Bow Wow, Romeo, Wayne. Well, Lil Wayne still got Lil Wayne. But
Some people do say that's my
yo, when is
man.
Lil gonna drop the? When's Wayne gonna drop the Lil?
Isn't he just is he Wheezy Baby though?
yeah, there is that.
Officially?
Yeah.
Don't forget the F. Okay. Well, this is 3 Beats Later, everybody.
Your favorite
Welcome.
beat making podcast in the universe.
That's what you
What
call
up?
a cold open right there. It's Monday. We are here. The whole crew is here. The whole crew has not been here in a while. Yep, it's summertime. How's everybody doing?
Summertime.
I was on vacation last week.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Hit a lake house.
ooh.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, it was nice, man.
I bet it
nice.
was. How high were you?
It was chill, man. It was like we were out in the woods. It was quiet. It was so
A
quiet.
lot of trees there.
Oh man, there was deer all over the place.
Hello, dear.
You see how you dodging my questions? I love this. Politically correct answers.
Tuh.
I said, how high were you? It was great, man. It was mad chill.
Oh
Were there
wow.
trees there? Yeah, it was deer too.
No, it was family affair. There was
Ah,
babies and all that good stuff. But how's everybody
Yo.
else? Anyone else go to a lake house? Any lake
Nah,
house
man.
situation?
We went to a there's this lake in Jersey near this zoo called Turtle Bay Zoo, and we did a couple of laps around the lake. That was quite nice. So yeah,
What's up?
I went to not a lake house. Well, actually, there was like a lake restaurant house next to it. So kind of yeah.
There you go. There you
Yo,
go.
fine. We'll shoot out. Let me see if I can one up both of you guys. Shit, I own the lake. Not just... What did I do? I went to no lake house.
No.
No.
What about this weather, man? Anybody get hit by that
Camping.
storm?
We're camping this summer.
Yeah, I just got hit by it, but we passed it. It passed over already.
That's right, Grim. You mentioned you went camping. You where is that in VA?
Yeah,
Backyard.
man. By the what's that? The caverns.
Luray?
Caverns in the cave. Luray.
Yeah,
Caverns is nice out there, man.
that's
Did
nice.
you go camping?
Yeah, man.
That's dope. I'm not.
Word.
Nah.
Don't you
I mean, I
wanna
could
see the
camp. I could
birds?
camp all day, but at night, I'm too inquisitive. I want to know what every sound is. I want to know what everything is. I would not sleep at night.
There's another word that's called
I mean, you can
scared.
stay up all
That's
night.
called
No,
scared.
no, because I would go and like look around and see what it is. Not like
Not really.
A
It's
fear
dark as
thing.
hell, so you'll find yourself in a dark place for real.
You may find yourself in a darkened place.
He's like what was that noise?
What was that
Scoot?
okay, I'm shaggy now. No, I mean like I want to know. Like I want to see like stuff that you don't see in the city.
I feel you. Everybody can see in the daytime.
Yo,
That's
so I got a
nice.
question for y'all, real quick, random question. Have y'all been seeing bugs and animals that y'all never seen before in y'all areas recently?
Yes.
Like those fire, I think the fires brought down animals that would like normally migrate from, that wouldn't normally migrate from that area. Because I've been
Okay.
seeing like red and black bees,
Crazy shit.
all types of crazy shit. I saw this
That's-
one joint. It was like a bird mixed with a beetle. It
A
was weird.
birdle?
A
It's
hummingbird.
a bird.
bird.
He said a bird with a straight face, like really want to answer too. Like
A Pokemon?
bird? Was it a bird? Like I ain't gonna get a chance to ask him what his name was.
Hummingbird.
But
I didn't see it because I've seen a couple birdles before. Like,
not a bird.
come on now.
Yo, but
Yo,
for
it's
real, I was
real though.
curious because
I smell a smoke I still be smelling the smoke sometimes down here. Like you smell it, you go outside, you smell the smoke.
That's crazy.
Burning.
Hey, how has it been? The air quality, because I just haven't been looking recently.
Jersey Boy
I gotta come up there.
Jersey Boy B said, "Birdle,
bird up."
What up, Jersey Boy Beats?
Man.
Shout out Jersey Boy Beats in the comments.
Well, look, I'm glad to hear all y'all had a good, couple of days out here, going on your camping adventures, going on the lake.
Yes.
This and that. And I'm glad I didn't have to get a one-way ticket to go back y'all up in the fight. I thought I was going to have to go to Alabama and start throwing them. I mean, man, I'm glad to hear that wasn't a 3 Beats Later situation because, I'm good with it.
This was a moment in Black history. Mark this date. It was
for real.
Black history was made today.
For real.
Dude.
Today will go down in history as the day that once and for all it was publicly known and made clear that Black people will truly indeed stand up for each other when the time is right.
The memes though was crazy. Somebody was like, somebody was saying the irony of a Black man swimming towards a former slave port to go and aid his people. Like, the angles, the all the Avengers friggin' memes that they had with the Doctor Strange portals and the Avengers music played in the background. Like, somebody posted a picture of a chair with a do-rag and some black Air Force Ones on. Like, I was dying, dude. And then the Crocs. I've never seen Crocs split like that, bro. Have you ever seen Crocs?
My man beat the man out his damn Crocs.
I didn't know Crocs could bust open like that, bro.
It's so crazy if you look at how the videos from each side is different. Like the videos of the Black people's like, yo, get him, swim, boy, swim, and us side's like, that's crazy.
The jump the damn level. Guard. I don't want to curse, but the way homegirl said, God damn, that was the exclamation point that we all felt.
There's a reactment video that is worth a watch, by the way.
I was gonna say that from our own rant, but I'm like, I had to leave that in with y'all and with my brothers because I know I'm like, come on, man, like,
Yo, there's someone already made a couple tracks too, by the way.
So. Yeah. I've heard a few.
Did the iMarquise get his hands on it yet?
Who?
The dude who always does the songs, like he takes all the like moments and makes like songs out of them. iMarquise, y'all know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
He always remixes like people saying wild stuff and everything.
You're about to lose your job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know about him, but I think Sway the remix got it, and what's that dude's name? Something Cash. He said Montgomery Ferry. Montgomery Ferry.
Yes, that's the one I heard. Yeah. That's what we need to do. An ultra relevant viral song right away. I mean, you got to be quick. When did this shit happen? Yesterday?
Homework.
Was that yesterday?
I think it's 2 days ago now. 2 days ago.
2 days ago? Okay. Well,
man.
How can we be that quick? We have to assemble. Beat makers assemble and make a track. Jump on it.
I've just been lazy laughing. I've been lazy laughing and sharing links that I can get furiously though. Like if somebody else had another one like off the subject, like these guys playing ping pong, like ping 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 ping. And like me and my friends sending back memes of that damn fairy. It's like ping 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 ping.
The Doctor Strange portal though, that was hilarious. I was laughing very loud.
Oh my god. Now, mind you, that ain't really nothing to laugh at, and it is, it's horrible, bro. Like people losing their damn minds. Like
seriously, what
you think, man? You're just gonna park your joint right here, and there's a whole ferry full of people trying to get off, and you're gonna swing. My man, the way he threw that he did the Bobby Shmurda cat. Oh boy, I knew it was a rap. When I saw the Bobby Shmurda go up, I heard the ping, ching.
Yo, so do you think he threw his hat like that was a signal? That was like, or
that was reflex. like you say in the Boondocks, that was an in moment. That was an inward moment. My man just went into pure reflex. So I was like, come here. What? I don't think he even realized how hard.
No, that's what I thought when I first watched the video. I thought that's what it was, kind of like, when you pull your pants up, whatever, you throw your hat off, you take your shirt off, you're getting ready. But everyone was saying like, no, that was a signal.
That was
like he threw it in a way so people, it was like a call to action.
Right.
It was like, it's a green light, pull up.
Right. Could have been.
He was a security guard, right?
That was a bad. Somebody had the bat signal, and then they changed it to like a kente cloth. Like,
I have not seen that.
It was the bad signal. Oh, bro, the internet, the memes, bro.
Oh man! When I heard them horns, I was like, they bugging. They threw the hat in.
Have mercy.
Was that video of the kid? One of the kids real or no? He was like, apparently the 65-year-old guy can throw fists or whatever, and he had two black eyes. Did you see that one? It was like of one of the kids who got his ass beat, and he's like,
"Get out of here!"
Yeah, did you? I don't know if it's real. I mean, half this shit, who knows?
Yeah,
but he's apparently
we need a lot of answers. We just started clowning and turned into middle school, on basically. Everybody. Like everybody's child came out and started pointing. Their child came out and started pointing at the fight in the middle of the field and wanted to get. I'm like, man, I miss all the action. I'm like, y'all gonna have to send me RSVP a warning when y'all about to turn up like that, because I'll pull up for sure, dude. I'll be the DJ. Y'all ain't I didn't hear no music playing. Like, come on, man. I'm gonna sell tickets to the next one.
Ah, man. Well. How many people got arrested?
Oh my Lord. I don't even know.
6? I saw some arrests afterwards. There was like the whole lineup of all the dudes.
I'll do some digging into the actual story on this. Like I said, I've just been enjoying the moment like the rest of us right now, because it's totally turned to a cultural like cornerstone, like
All right, well, next moment like this, we all have to be ready, okay? Because we got to write a song. Or let's prepare a beat. You know what I mean? Because if you prepare a beat and you got like a couple verses, you know what your rhyme scheme is going to be. You know what your hook is going to be. And then what we do is we assemble like Beat Avengers and change the hook and change the verses to reflect what just happened, right?
Lord have mercy. Cheeky said if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Shout out Jersey Boy Beats, though. It's been a while, man. Thanks for
shout out Jersey Boy Beats.
Shout out.
Look, we are just hanging. It's summertime. We're gonna talk about music eventually, but we had to have a detour here.
Well, I got another segue. I'm into the rabbit hole of the YouTube producer community beef that's been going on. I'm late to that. Y'all hip to any of this?
With who?
It's such a peaceful little high right here. We get our little numbers, man, and everybody, our little crew loves us, man. And these big dudes, bro, they beefing it. Like they're all beefing it.
Is this have something to do with Hit Boy, or like what's the beef?
And then they're old beefs, actually. Not even beefs, but just little skirmishes. Hit Boy had his little incident with
DJ Mustard. Didn't DJ Mustard try to pull up on him or something like that?
Well, there's that too. What's the other guy? Taylor, the YouTuber dude that makes beats. I had watched him before back in the day, and I'm like I said, I be in my
own here. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interject, but speaking of that Hit Boy thing, I don't know if we should play it, but there's a video I just found that essentially breaks down the way that hip hop records are produced now versus how they were produced before. And I think I might have shared it with y'all, but it talks about the phenomenon of how every beat now has like 6 or 7 producers and why that's happening and how it's changing the sound of music and everything. It was crazy because it was like picking up on all the points that we've been speaking about for the past couple months. And I was like, we should cover this video on the channel because it was very relevant. My bad.
The Navi D joint.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But go ahead, Q.
Nah, so we should run that. We should run that Navi D joint. But yeah, just basically the fact that a lot of these producers like Curtis King and was it Busy Works Beats, this one and that one.
Oh yeah, I saw a little bit. So I was unplugged last week, but I saw a little bit about like Busy Work Beats talking to DJ Payne or something like that, and I didn't watch any of those videos. But what can you give us a rundown of what happened?
I mean, basically they just all beefing it. That's the thing that tripped me out. I'm like, dude, like they look like, to me, they're like they on, man. They the goats of the online music production game, beat selling game and all of that. As long as I've been in the game, they still got a million things that I can learn from daily. So yeah, I respect all of them low key. Like, I want to do a project where I buy a beat from Pain One, like all of them, bro. Curtis King, anybody that I could work with, and I could just get a beat off of their page. As simple as that. It ain't gotta be like a real, big thing. It's just weird that everybody has a hard time getting along. That's where I'm at with it. Just like,
it's ego.
And that
honestly, I was about to say it's hard. I feel like it's hard for a lot of dudes to work together, man. Like, to be honest with you, like this brotherhood that we have is like is rare. I feel like because even in my other situations, like my businesses, I find that it's a lot easier for me to collaborate with women. It might just be me and just the way I vibe and how I link, but like we work in this circle, in this space, because I feel like we don't really bring our ego into this. Like we're all just doing this for the love and just like, we get along or whatever. But a lot of times, like I don't get that when I collaborate with, so a lot of times with certain dudes. It's like we're at competition with each other, trying to like, do this and do that. And everybody got their chest out and, it just, the energy sometimes gets weird.
Yeah, I find that too sometimes, I guess. Now that you say it like that.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with a dash of it, but it's overbearing when it's constant. You know what I'm saying? It's like a constant thing. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, I think we were talking about Busy Works Beats before, because he gets a lot of people hate on him, I think, because I don't know, even we were talking about how he has like the number system to kind of help people use the keyboard and the DAW to teach them like a workaround without having to use music theory and stuff like that. I think that makes him a target for people who are like, he's teaching all this crazy shit or whatever. And but he's just been doing it forever and like teaching a lot of people, you know what I mean? So you kind of can't hate on that, but I just have no clue about what the beef is about. I'm sure it's some dumb like What's Better Logic or Ableton bullshit.
After a while, it feels like you just kind of like they start to spiral after a while, and there may be a point at one. Some of them have more egregious, disagreements. I guess I don't know. I don't know these people's lives like that. Like I say, I follow all of them, and I swear I feel like I watch a lot of YouTube.
Yeah,
I obviously missed the memo on all of this because I'm just now catching some of these little videos that have been up for like years already, literal years. I just think something re-sparked recently, which kind of started the whole conversations again, to the point where there's people arguing over which MPC is better, the 3000 or
the my God.
Yeah, man, and like
the 3000 or the what?
Whatever the new ones are that I can't afford to be messing with, bro. That I didn't stop buying. Like, you know what I mean? I props. Everybody's right. Everybody's right. That's the cool part. You right? Yeah. It don't sound the same. This and that. They probably would hate my beats and see how I make a beat, boy. You
gotta tune it out, man. After a while, because everybody has their own opinion and taste and what lane they're gonna go. So, yeah. But I think with a lot of these guys, when they sell the code, it's like a two-edged sword. You want to make money. You also want to, teach people a shortcut. But on the flip side, you create a lot of monsters. You know what I'm saying? That really is not real, like genuine about the music. They just want to hustle it in the sense, and that's what you got now. It's a lot of hustling, like producers. They just hustle it because now they know, pattern on how to make music and how to make money quick. They don't really know the true love of it like that.
I agree. Just copy and paste this hi-hat pattern.
Right.
Anyone have any music? I got one beat I want to share today. Anyone have anything to share? I got one beat. Want to take a
writing though. I had a little meeting with E earlier. So I'm writing some new stuff.
Yeah, can you tell it? You want to talk about that a little bit before we listen to this beat?
Yeah, man. You was talking about that a little bit.
I mean, there's not really talk about other than that. Like, I have 2 albums that I'm sitting on. That one of them is pretty much. I just finished mastering the last record, I think, so I'm gonna release that. And I got another album that I'm about to drop. But these have all been collaborative albums. I realize that I've released a lot of projects, but I only have dropped 2 albums. Like my first debut album, and then I did another album called Gateway to Greatness. Everything else has either been like a mixtape or a street album or an EP or something like that. So I was like, yo, man, I need to start working, man. So I've been writing what I'm calling my next album. So I got one beat that I made. I got another beat that E made. And then when I'm done with these 2 songs, I'm coming to y'all, because the way I'm looking at it is I got way too much production love on this channel. I definitely want to get at least one record from everybody. Or maybe even if it's like something, maybe Q made the drums and Grim did something else, or Cheeky did the guitar, you know what I mean? Something like that. I'm trying to get all y'all involved in this next project. And I want to make every single record significant, every single record something. So I'm just taking it one joint at a time. So yeah, I'm just doing it for the love, doing it.
What about, is there an overarching theme, or do you know what you want to write
about? My buddy, you met Shankar.
Yeah.
My buddy Shankar, he's really good at like breaking down music. I told him he really needs to get a podcast because he's very insightful, and he's also like very enthusiastic about like my music and people like that. So he probably listens to my shit more than I've listened to my stuff. And he was like, I need to rap from the perspective of where I am now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm married now. I got a kid. I got a house. Like, my life is completely different than when I was like in these streets, these Brooklyn streets, you know, as a young. So I need to reflect that. You know what I mean? I need to be it's technically more mature, but just really like where I am now in my life,
right?
What I'm doing. And like, you know, I need to express that energy. So, you know, fatherhood, and, you know, I've never rapped about those things before. So I need to start bringing that stuff into my music. So that's kind of where I'm going with it.
And some pumps you need to rap about.
Yes. Oh, yo, sewer pipe busted, bro.
Oh.
No way.
Sewer pipe busted. I'm down 5 figures.
Oh my.
Yeah. God. They had to excavate. They had to break up the cement.
No.
They brought the Bobcat. They brought the Bobcat out. It was a whole. We had no water for 4 days.
It's off season for that too. That's kind of odd.
Yeah, bro. We had to do it. Yo, it's funny because it happened to 2 other homeowners I know in the past 2 weeks. So
just backing up, just backed up. Or?
No, the pipe. So we had it's been raining like crazy in Jersey. Yeah. The house that I have it's the house is in very good condition, but it's old. And we had a cast iron pipe that went into a clay pipe. That's how old it was. A clay pipe. The clay pipe just cracked under, you know. So just cracked, and then you know, they got
Was it like the whole like debate about, is this yours or is this the city's or whatever? But
so essentially it's still on my property. It didn't reach the city line. It's about 10 feet before the city line. Therefore it's my responsibility. So yeah, it's a humdinger, but you know what it is? The way I look at it, money doesn't exist. Money's fictional. So you know,
it would be fictional if that should happen to me. I'd be like, okay.
You just have to have a greater imagination than the people behind the numbers.
Funny thing about it is when he said this statement, he made a grimace.
I'm sorry.
But, I mean, it's all good. The cool thing is that, I mean, they ripped out the floorboards in my basement. Like they had to rip out the paneling in my walls in my basement to get all the rotten anti-mold stuff, disinfect everything.
Yeah.
But it's cool because me and Cole are now we've been talking about redoing the basement anyway. So now we're just gonna strip everything and just do it. Like Nicole loves DIY and all. She's been watching the house and she's ready. She's ready to start ripping down some
She was
floors
waiting for this moment, huh?
Yeah. So we're just jump starting that project essentially. So It's all good, man. Like I'm staying busy, staying working. Oh, I do have this to show you. I got the new issue of Kimmy Cosmic just came. Well, actually, it's not out. It's not out.
Oh shit!
This is
exclusive.
Yeah, I haven't even put. It's not out, so I have it. I'm just waiting to put it out. But this is my first like actual comic book, because like what I put out before was graphic novels. This is an actual regular comic book length comic book. So that's gonna be out. I got some cool, like 23 pages with standard comic book length. I also got some cool merchandise, some cool T-shirts that I just got made, that are on the website. Some cool stickers, some windbreakers. I've been doing really well with the merchandise at the conventions, so I'm doing that. Oh, I'm also officially going to be exhibiting at Anime NYC this year, and it's in November. Biggest convention I've ever debuted at. I think 80,000 people. I mean, my biggest convention was like 10,000. So this is like this is bigger, technically bigger. I don't know if it's bigger than New York Comic Con, but I'm opting out of New York Comic Con, and I'm going to Anime NYC this year. So, the world, especially like hip hop culture, Black culture, it's trending very anime.
Yeah.
Comic books, I love superheroes and all that stuff, but it's not really what the kids is all about nowadays. Kids is all about anime and manga and all that type of stuff. So,
90s.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be at Anime NYC in November. Yeah, and now I'm back on this music. Like I'm trying to have vinyl ready. Shout out my boy Substantial. I saw Substantial at BlurredCon. Yeah, so he has his vinyl. He's doing his thing. So yeah, I'm trying to get my vinyl out. So yeah, bro. I'm in these streets, still being creative.
So circling back though, you're gonna start rhyming about those types of things, right?
Yeah, rhyming about starting companies and rhyming about, the stuff that Jay-Z rhymes about that people say he's washed for rhyming about. That type of stuff, owning businesses and or I could be like Drake and just rap about my ex-girlfriends, I could do that. And drinking champagne or whatever he raps about.
A healthy balance, sir.
Yeah.
A healthy balance. Don't forget the brag, though, my dude. Don't forget the brag.
I know, right? Nah, for real.
Like they say in the Bay,
Be humble, but let mofos know.
Don't forget to brag a little bit. Promotion. I was gonna ask a question. You got the same team on Kimmy Cosmic doing artwork and all of that?
So this issue is the same team. And the next issue is the same team, which we're almost done with. But I will be switching teams soon. I'm actually have a new artist for Kimmy Cosmic that we're working with right now on some new stuff. I'm working on like 3 or 4 comic projects at the same time. I got my pirate horror book Black Caesar coming out. I got the next volume of Drone Slayer. I got the next volume of Dragon Face and the next volume of Kimmy Cosmic. So, and plus some new stuff that I'm working on. So I'm working on a lot right now, yo.
That's what's up.
Yo, how long would it take average person to read through a 23-page comic book in terms of time?
It depends how fast they read. It depends. Do you look at the art or you just read the book? I'm the type of person I take a lot of time with the panels because I look at the artwork. Mm-hmm. Some people who are reading, for instance, people who read manga, for instance, are known for speeding through them. This is why like manga has so many volumes and all this type of stuff, because they just want the story. They just want to know what happens next. So you could read a manga or a comic book quite fast because there's not as many words as would say a novel, right? Mm-hmm. But if you're like me and you spend a lot of time with the artwork, it could take you longer. But you could read a comic in 5 minutes if you want. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? It also depends on how it's written. Like Alan Moore, for instance, was a very dense writer.
Depends
so
on
it might take you right. It might take you a little bit longer to read like Watchmen. But it just depends on how fast you read, if you look at the art or not.
I'm just trying to think about, I'm sure this has already been discussed or whatever, but how can you sync up an album or a track with the storyline in one comic book.
You could do it digitally, in a lot of ways. If you do it digitally,
Using
you could
like
build it.
X Comics or something like that, or you know what
I mean? Yeah, that's web. Well, Amazon, since Amazon bought them, don't even get me started on them. They were amazing until Amazon bought them. But yes, no, you could either create your own app, or you could just put it in. You could build it into a website essentially, where each page, when you go to the next page, it triggers a new track or a different part of the music that's applicable to that page. I would say digitally you could do it. Physically,
it's tough.
It would be tough unless you put signal points in the music where it's like this is, or if you had it track by track where the person would have to forward the track to the next page or something of that nature.
I'm gonna stop all of y'all right now. Y'all are overthinking it. It's been done before, and we should do it. Actually, we should do it.
What?
When you hear this sound, boom, turn the page. It's just a book and record format. That's the answer. That's the short answer to what you're talking about. That would serve both purposes amazingly.
I'm just thinking about how can you bring it into the 21st century? You know what I mean? Like, there's
outside of a book and record.
I mean,
hype it up.
Need a trap beat.
Turn it into a Oculus
yes
or something.
Yes.
There you go.
I mean, my idea is what I want to do is I just want to make a beat, like an instrumental beat album where the music could apply to basically any part of the story, where it's just the same vibe of the overall story, and you just hit play and they read, and then just that's it. Where it's just like, but I'm thinking for Kimmy Cosmic, it would serve it to be a nice lo-fi, kind of spacey type of beat tape, and then you just play it, and just have that playing in the background while you read it. Just to make things simple. You got to make things simple for people nowadays because people don't have a lot of time.
Yeah,
because we're so distracted. So I would love to do the syncing it perfectly and having people play trap. And there are some people who would do it like that, but for the average person, gotta make it simple.
Well, I got a quick segue for you. Speaking of Shank, shout out to Shank. What's up, Shank? He was like, yo, hit me with a beat pack. So I am piecing together a couple loops.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna shoot his way, see if anything sticks over there. So I'm gonna play one of them right now. I'm gonna send him this video too.
Yeah, let's listen.
He I think he like when he came through, he mentioned a song that he really likes by an artist I don't know the name or whatever, but I took that song and I just started messing with it. So we're gonna play some music today on 3 Beats Later. Hey,
musica.
Here we go. Let's play this small loop I got here. Okay, that's a little taste of a beat. We can't share a dog,
nice.
but yo, with Fader, FADR, which allows you to separate vocals. I separated the vocals from this one song that he recommended, and with a bunch of other cool things I've been messing around with on Logic. I have been like finding really, really cool ways to stretch audio and have it sync exactly with just different tempos or whatever. So that song, if I had my DAW open, I wanted to share with you guys some of that cool stuff that I've been messing with. But that's just a snippet. I'm going to send that to Shank. So Shank, as soon as I get 3 more beats together, I'm going to shoot you a beat pack that is with that track that you recommended. And then have you heard any of his other music, P? Has he recorded anything with you?
No, he hasn't recorded anything with me. No, not. Yeah, but we mess around.
Yeah, he said he wanted to hear some Dilla type stuff, so that beat was a little bit, off the grid, if you will. So if anyone else has beats, we should pile them together, Dilla-esque joints, and send them out to Shank. Get 3B
I've been trying to go back through old episodes because what I should have been doing is anytime I heard a beat that I really loved, I should have wrote down the name or whatever. Because Grim got like at least 823 beats that I would like to rap over.
It's like 800.
You got a bunch of stuff.
We gotta piece them together, man.
Yeah.
Because
but see, my plan though right now is just one track at a time. Like I'm not doing the whole like give me a million beats and I'm gonna just go crazy. Nah, bro. No. Give me one beat that I like a lot. I'm gonna just spend some time working on it. What does Mos Def say? I write a rhyme sometimes, won't finish for days. Like there's no fear of time, like Black Star says. No fear of time. So I'm not.
I got a Grim beat for you. Hang on. I'm just playing the beats I got on here. Here's another beat. It was prophesized how I gotta mix that too. See, here's another good thing. Jeez. If we get all of our beats on this video format, we could go cut in and out with this restream little video thing too. By the way, side note. Man. And we'll have like a whole because I have a whole folder here with all the videos lined up on the side. So it would help us a lot if we did. It would force people to bounce their tracks down too, by the way. And then we would have like a whole folder that we could just circle through.
Y'all Ableton users, y'all notice that your beat sounds different when you bounce it down?
All the time.
Like it sounds better to me, but I don't know if y'all experience that too. Yeah.
Sometimes.
I guess it depends. It depends the settings you use when you bounce it out, right? That probably factors into it too, right?
Yeah, I think the hertz, how many hertz you sending it out.
The format?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I'm not saying nothing after watching all of these YouTube producers killing everybody's fucking opinion. I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Hey.
But something
in the chat.
Exactly. Put the answer in the chat if y'all know why the beats always sound off and shit.
Yeah, I think they sound better. Mine sound better when I bounce them.
I have mixed. It all depends on because I'm learning. It all depends on what you throw on your master track. So, like just basic, I hear a difference between like Ableton and Pro Tools on the output. So, I understand what my Q's saying, but I also hear what you're saying too, because there's some beats I bounced out that sound like, man, this sound really good. Like really good. How to do this,
And you do most of like your mixing in Ableton now, right, Karim?
Yeah.
No more Pro Tools.
I mess with Pro Tools once in a while. I'm trying to get back on it, but it's like I have to clean this computer up or either get another computer and just dedicate that just to Pro Tools. Because there's a lot of things I want to do on Pro Tools. I'd rather do on Pro Tools than Ableton. It's more freedom to do. So, yeah.
Q, when are you on East Coast or West Coast now? You're back on the West Coast, right?
Yeah, I'm in LA.
Any trips planned to go to the East Coast anytime soon?
I might have to do a work end of this month, but like for Kentucky area, you know what I mean? Why? What you thinking? What you cooking over there?
No, I just had a good set. You know, when PU came through, I had a good session. No,
a little bit.
It's not that bad, but when P came through, I had a good session. I think like that's a goal of mine that I want to try to make happen, is just to get everyone to come through to the spot. You know what I mean? Grim, you're like 40 to 50 minutes away. You know what I mean?
No, I want to do a whole. We already spoke about Sheik. Stay for a couple of days, polish off future records, make it a little vacation. Let the wives hang out.
Yeah,
with the goobers, and you know.
My dream is to actually get like a secluded house somewhere, set up all the shit, and just like do like a 3-day thing without the.
Dude, we need a couple months up in that piece. Give us a couple months. Oh my gosh, you don't know like that. That's what I did with I did that with E when I worked on my first album. When I worked on my first album, I had E come to Brooklyn, and I locked him in like a cave for like 3 days straight. I barely fed him. I barely fed him. And we made magic, bro. We made magic.
So here's my idea. Like P, yeah, I mean, you're welcome to come through. Obviously, like I feel that if we get, especially, so we got a couple of different projects where everyone's like thinking about and talking about. Forever we've been talking about it through BL, like whole beat tape or whatever. But if we have tracks that we know we want to have verses on, either everyone who's on this joint right now or just separately or whatever, or even me with like other bands that I play in and stuff like that, just having, because this lake house vacation I took just inspired me to really think about how to make it truly happen and like plan like a year ahead. Take a couple months to just prepare the tracks. Everybody writes basically what they're going to record or whatever. So you have like a good chunk of stuff that you just have to go and lay the actual vocals down for. It'd be like just a recording session, just not at studio, but out somewhere that you set shit up for. And then the other half of the time that you're at the spot, you know, that's where you can basically do a lot of the improvisation and making beats and, you know, pulling shit up from like that, you know, old beats, whatever that might inspire at the time or whatever. But it's possible, man. Like I drove 2 hours away. You could find like these like Airbnbs that are pretty cheap out in the middle of nowhere. You can set up all your shit. You could get like a mini 3-night vacation, but that whole vacation is just spent like making music or whatever. That's on my to-do list before like the next, like within 365 days. Like I want to just have a music vacation, especially because sometimes I'll take a vacation and I'm just like, I don't know. Like you're just doing a ton of shit, you know what I mean? Or I don't know. It's like it feels like I want to accomplish more creative stuff, but I don't get the time to do that, even on vacation. When you think you should be doing that stuff, it's like I didn't pick up my guitar for a week, you know? That's a sin. But
no, I feel it.
That's so if I mention this again, just know what I'm talking about. The vacay recording studio dream, Cheeky's studio dream, vacation studio dream 1.0. So Q, let us know when you come to the East Coast. And then aside from that, Grim, you are 50 minutes away. What's up, man? When are we gonna plan that?
Grim said,
when are we gonna plan that?
Oh man, I'm trying to squeeze. You know, I have to come to Buffalo next week, so after that, you know, we can squeeze some time. I'm trying to do something in maybe October.
Okay.
Maybe October. It's work, you know, the clock, punching that clock, man. Ooh, man.
Well, and that's the other side of the coin with y'all, man. Y'all got to get that travel in before it start getting blizzard season and all that crap.
It ain't that bad.
I need to come see y'all quick.
Ain't that bad, but yeah, but definitely, man, we can definitely try something around
October.
Yeah, but just keep reminding me though.
Yeah. Okay. 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 P, what else is up?
Nothing, man. I think I gave you all my updates.
Will we have a wheel spin today?
Oh boy. I guess so.
Actually, E had an actual sample he wanted us to use. What was the name of the track?
Oh really?
Where is E?
Yeah,
What
he
happened
just
to E?
bounced.
He was there, then
Where
he
did
wasn't
E
there.
go? Where did E go?
Where the ego?
That should be the name of his EP.
Where the ego?
Where did he go? Where did E go?
Yeah, man.
Look at this.
I'm over here trying to bounce a video in Canva with one of my latest beats, just so you guys can hear it, but it might not work. I don't know. It's taking forever.
What was the name of the Stevie Wonder song?
What is that?
E's Stevie Wonder song sample flip. Anyone have anything else to add here?
What did he say the name of it was?
Insidious? I don't know.
Insidious.
No, it was
Damn.
like I decided. I don't know. Who has another suggestion as to something to put on this wheel spin?
Another Star.
Is that the name of it?
I think that's the name of the song. He was.
He
Is that Stevie Wonder?
he had like a Stevie sample. Stevie Wonder, Another Star. Build it live, y'all. Q, what do you think? What do you want us to do?
Make a boom bap beat for P. So
Boom bap beat
about that?
for Pesos. Wait for it. Pesos play pipe raps.
Clay pipe raps.
Grim, you got
That's
something?
gonna be the name of the album. Clay pipes.
Clay
Pipes.
pipes.
Wow, that could actually be a double entendre kind of thing. Go a lot of different ways.
Grim.
With that.
My mind was on the Jungle Brothers for some apparent reason. Went back in time
Oh shit!
and was thinking about a couple of.
Because you got it like that.
No. Just start thinking about when you were young, back wasn't hurting, and think about the music at that time.
Oh god!
It's some of the samples.
Those were the days.
Is that what you want to throw on the board? Jungle Brothers inspired track?
I would say I don't remember the artist they sample from, but from one of their songs, whatever sample you use from it.
Sample.
A Jungle Brothers
Sample.
sample.
Jungle
Sample
Brothers.
the sample.
Sample.
It goes back. Can I sample the sample you sample?
Ah, yes. Sample the sample you sampled. Sample Jungle Brothers sample. Okay. Ah, man, I had a good one the other day. I was like, oh, we got to do this. Hang on. What was it? It was. I'll just do this because I need to make somebody a guitar pack. So more cheeky flips. And P, did you add something here?
Oh no, I'm good. I'm technically on here already, so I'm good.
Okay. No, I'm good. Is on the wheel. All right, we're gonna do one dummy spin. This is the first time, but first, shout out to Verzenio. What's up? Shout out Verzenio. Abamasi Ciclio. Okay.
Hormone therapy. Oh wow. I'm trying to see what's in
Verzenio. Okay. One dummy spin.
Google it.
clap for Piso's clay pipe raps. All right, here we go. This is the first wheel spin in I don't know how long, but here we go.
Man.
Woo! Sample Jungle Brothers samples.
Sample.
Do you have a track in mind?
Nope. That means you're gonna have to do some homework.
All right. I like it. So we have an official challenge, y'all. I don't know the last time I could say that.
Damn. Yo, I'm lagging like
so am I. But all right, we might be up to the limit here. All right, we got a challenge, but Q is gonna play some music on the way out. Here we go. Let's get it. Oh,
wait, what?
That was coming in good, and then what happened? Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's get it. Oh.
No way. Teasing me. Teasing me, machine. Let's get it. Let's get it. Such a tease.
Yo, this artwork is dope, man.
I don't know why it's doing that.
What is the artwork?
Let's get it. It's just some random I just found on Canva. Let me try this. Let me just see if it's just that one thing or if it's just videos don't want to work. This will tell me that right now. If this glitches, then it's the system.
We're going back to Zoom.
We give you real live runs, but it goes good.
You seeing that?
Oh, hang on. Here we go.
You know the bullshit you lines. Earmuffs. Yeah, it won't. It's not me. Yeah.
Well, we gave it a try, folks. We gave it a try. We're to be going back.
It worked last time.
Next week we'll be on Zoom because we need to share some DAWs. So, all right. With that said, Q, are you going to do a rant this week at all? We're going to see that that brawl breakdown.
Maybe not. You never know. Depends how I feel in the morning. When I'm at my crankiest. I'm in a good mood now, so nah. But again, shout out to everybody that follow me likes.
All right. Well, that's it. 3 beats later on a Monday night. We got a sample next week. We got a sample, a Jungle Brothers sample. So listen to Jungle Brothers all week. Something you like, go check it out on Who Sampled. That website shows you where to find samples and exactly what song it was. You could take that full song, use la la la, use fader, or don't use any of that shit and just chop it up the old-fashioned way and come.
But if you're gonna use Lander, holler at Q Rock first, and I'll give you my referral code.
Oh, okay. And then next week, Monday is, I don't even know what date that is. But, you know, it's summertime. We've been kind of going every other week, but the 14th, cool. Yeah, I should be good. It's summertime. We got this. We got this. All right, y'all. That's it. Peace, 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 peace.
Peace, G.